What is the most important ingredient in a delicious meal? Is it the protein? Is it the fat? Is it the steak? Is it the vegetable? Is it the wine that you pair your meal with? It's the salt. It's the salt that makes your meal good. And if you follow me here, my train of thinking, it's the salt that we want to model our leadership after. Because when there's too much salt in a meal, salt takes the blame. Man, this food is too salty. When there's not enough salt in a meal, salt takes the blame. This food needs more salt. But when you get the salt just right, you don't talk about the salt anymore. You talk about, hey, Carl, thanks for being here. You talk about the other ingredients in the dish. Man, this steak is amazing. These bell peppers taste delicious. Think back to those meals that you've had in the past. You don't remember the salt. You might not even remember the food. The best meals, and I'm going to divert a little bit. The best meals are really the experience of the meal. It's the people that you're with, the environment you're in. But the food has a lot to do with it. And salt, as a leader, drives that meal. And so, as leaders in our businesses, in our families, just in our lives, of those around us, let's be more like salt. And I'll give you some examples of places where, just like salt, people that you may or may not know have taken the blame. Let's just say, and taken and given away the credit. And when my mind, I think of great, sports, because I grew up in sports, coaches, players. Bill Belichick comes to mind. When the team loses, it's Bill Belichick, as the leader of that team, doesn't go, the players didn't execute. He says, I didn't prepare them well enough. I didn't go over the game plan well enough. Howard Schultz, when they were flailing, Starbucks was flailing, and they were losing their way, he took ownership of it as the leader of the company. We've lost our way. That's on me. And on the flip side, when things are going well, cocky leaders, pompous leaders, I would go poor leaders, it's all about them. Look at what I've created. Look at all the good I've done. But Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, or I would argue he's the greatest basketball player. It's not a debate whether he's arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. I would argue he's the greatest basketball player of all time. Deferred to Scottie Pippen. The greatest teammate one could ever have. And Phil Jackson, their coach, and coach of one of the other GOATs, Kobe Bryant, talks about his team. It's about them trusting each other out there. It's about them understanding what's going on and executing on the play. It's not about me as the coach. It's about the players. It's about the team. Satya, the CEO of Microsoft, same thing. It's about the people. that are in here making this possible. It's not about me, the leader. I come up with a game plan, and a good leader lets the people execute. A good leader lets the steak be the steak. A good leader lets the bell peppers be the bell peppers. I had bell peppers today, so it's on my mind. Let me ask for you, those that are here live, and if you want to comment in the future, if you're seeing this video in the future, what's harder for you? Is it taking complete ownership of and the blame when things go wrong? Or is it that ego? And is it more difficult for you to give away credit to your team and those around you? So hard managing 3 different platforms with YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's a new skill that I'm learning. That's what it is. It's not so hard. It's a new skill that I'm learning. I want to give you some examples here of places where we can apply this in our health and in our businesses and in our families. I'm working all day. I go out, I get home, something happens with my kids, and I lose my patience. And instead of saying, blaming the kids, man, the kids were acting so crazy right there. I didn't handle that well. I should have led better. I should have been more present and more calm. Reframing it. If your wife or your husband is making a meal, praise them. Give them gratitude. Give them appreciation. I'm talking to myself here. Especially in front of the kids, if you have kids. Let them see you uplift her or him. Yeah, Carl, I can agree with you there. It's easier for me to give out the appreciation and the praise when things are going well. But when things go awry, I sometimes fall back on the blame game. And this is a work in progress. That's the beautiful thing about this thing called life, is that we always get to continue working and iterating. It's a never-ending process, no matter where you are on the ladder. On the business side, we miss a deadline. Instead of going, Sally dropped the ball there, my team dropped the ball, I should have led them better. I should have ensured certain milestones were being hit, so we hit that deadline on time. On the flip side, you close a big deal. You shine the spotlight on your partner or team member or TC, for you real estate investors out there, transaction coordinator. Uplift them. Give them the credit. On your health side. You skip workouts for a week. Don't blame your schedule. Don't blame your boss. Don't blame your kids for waking up in the middle of the night. You've got to own it. I didn't prioritize my health this week. On the flip side, you start eating better. You're prioritizing your health. You're eating better. Your energy level's improving. Your focus is improving. Your sleep is improving. Celebrate that consistency and let your family in on it. Caro already answered here. Where in your life right now do you need to step up and be more like salt this week? Oh no, I guess here, wait, Cara didn't answer this. Is it family where you need to do a better job being that salt-like leader? Is it your business? Is it your health? Just pick one. And keep in mind, salt isn't fighting for credit. Salt doesn't care. Salt just wants the meal to succeed. And that's where we should be at. We want our business to succeed. Wow, that's tough for me to say. Our business to succeed. We want our family to flourish and have abundance in everything. We want our health to be bountiful. Okay, I'm going to challenge you, Caro, here, and I'm going to go in your business this week, over the next week. Pick one spot. You got to be mindful about it. Maybe it's a daily basis. Maybe it's just over the next week, because maybe you don't have something that happens every week. But take extreme ownership when something goes awry. And when things go right, find somebody you can give recognition to. And so that's not just for Carl, that's for everybody this week. Pick a place in your life. Just pick one of the three so you don't feel overwhelmed. So much of what we do is small steps at a time. It's stacking the small habits and the small wins over time. Pick one spot where you can focus and say, this is where I'm focusing on being more like salt. And then at the end of each day, I want you to get out your trusty journal that I know you have. This isn't my trusty journal. I mean, this is an old one. Mine's bigger and it has some stuff on it right now. At the end of each day, we're going to reflect. Where did I take blame well today? Where did I try to grab the credit instead of giving it away? And how could I have been more like salt in whatever category you chose? I don't know if I swear I saw another cockroach yesterday on my podcast. Out of the peripheral, I saw a cockroach on the ceiling. I ended up getting it. This wall is outside, so we get cockroaches in here sometimes. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope we can all be more like salt this week and beyond. Because it's small, it's powerful. There was a time when it's interesting, as I was preparing for this week, thinking about it. Salt was the most sought after commodity in the world at one point. You used to get paid in salt. And it just goes unnoticed when it's done right. It's small, it's powerful. We only notice it when it's not, when something's wrong. So let's be like salt. I appreciate y'all for being here live and in the future. Take the blame when stuff goes wrong. Give it away when stuff is going right. See you next time.